Well, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, or good evening, depending on where you happen to be watching from. Sorry about the little bit of late start. Had just a couple technical difficulties with sound before I got going today. But happy to be here. Happy if anybody's joining me. We're getting back into some Plan B Terraform. Our current objective is to reach 100,000 population in our biggest city. Which we are only at 20,000, so it is quite the grind. Probably going to need to massively increase all of my production. But let's get into it. And another day with 1 billion more trucks added. See, our greenhouse gas production is going well. Get down and look at that big city and see what she's gonna need. Yeah, it is growing. That's for sure. Still happy on waste. Food. Food. Yep. Not enough water. I guess that's just how it goes. Let's go down here and improve upon that in large order. Oh, well, we're just going to go up to 10 trains. Screw it. Oh, we'll go to 15 on water. Can't have enough water. Otherwise, everybody's going to desiccate, turn into zombies. Oh, yeah. Proper traffic jam. Drop some more depots so the trains can get loaded faster. I wonder if that's going to be able to keep up. We'll just drop some more and just let the drones go crazy. Probably add some more facilities producing water here, too. Oh, thank you, Ruby Red. I appreciate it. Although, if by good you mean kind of a spaghetti mess, well, I guess that is good. I think things are just going to be overwhelmingly massive in the end. We'll go up here and make sure we got the assets to unload everything good enough. Not quite unloading all the trains, unfortunately. Probably going to need some more depots just to handle that. Close to a doubler. See if that can get everything off the trains in time. Oh, excellent, excellent. Now we're unloading. Hopefully we can keep up with our food demand for a minute. Not loading food fast enough, unfortunately. That should help. Alright. We're on the good with the food. Alright, we'll go look at the other cities and make sure they're going well. That one expands and reaches the edge of what I'm producing. This guy is short on reinforced concrete. Oh, about out of sulfur. That's the problem. I seriously do wonder if there's enough resources on this planet with the way these piles are burning out now that I'm growing in size. Probably gonna be shipping in sulfur down here soon. Heck, it might be a good idea to just go ahead and set that up now. So I don't have to worry about it later. Oh my god, I cannot place these train lines straight to save my life. Makes my OCD go insane. There we go again. I think it would be a lot easier to go in straight lines instead of these angles. I don't know why it bugs me so much. Feel like all my train lines are drunks wandering through these valleys. Oh, that looks horrible. Horrible. Alright, hopefully this will last a little while longer. Probably go grab that one last, though. We'll do this one first. Pretty good. We need one more over here. And lots of sulfur. Keep this one from running out for a bit. Keep you doing the chores you don't want to do if you don't bother mining everything at once. All right, lots of sulfur. Good. Oh, hey Johnny, what's up? Game's all right. It's kind of chill. The doesn't really keep me quite as well engaged as Factorio did. It's Nick V. What's up, man? How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope things are going well. I was lurking in your stream earlier, doing a bunch of stuff around the house, so I'm sorry I couldn't chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on separate sides of the pond, so we're on a little bit of a different schedule, I think. I was streaming late night at first, but the day ended up working out a lot better for me. All right. Might need more factories making reinforced concrete, though. Just not keeping up. The name of this game, every time you turn around, you're just not keeping up anymore. But how to get steel over there? No, Johnny. This isn't multiplayer. The dev's been a little bit on the fence of whether or not he wants to do it. And this is Plan B Terraform, new indie game. I think it went into early access on I think it was last Wednesday. Yeah, look pretty good. The dev is a super nice guy. He's all over his forums answering any questions people have to ask. They just made me want to try out his game. Although he's known for making chilled out games that don't really get the blood rolling very much, but one of those every once in a while is kind of nice. They can't be running and screaming through the trenches every day, I guess. Food again. People in this city are some seriously, seriously hungry people. And we're going to have to make more compost. Where is that composter? Yeah, it's a good time to grab it. It's I think it's $9 USD at the moment. The super cheap. The best part about early access, you can get them cheap, and I've had pretty good luck. Most of the early access games I bought have grown to be pretty good, actually. Oops. No, this is nitrogen. It's kind of a nice change of events. The actually keeping up with the waste production in these cities. Oh, we have spent a lot of money in arcades over the years, haven't we? Kind of sad. It's been a long time since I've actually found an arcade that I thought was still good. They seem to be trying to be more bars than arcades these days. Definitely enough nitrogen. Oh, and this mess has to be rebuilt. Just not good enough for the amount of throughput I'm gonna need. All right, how to do this? I'm gonna have to bump up depot production. I'm going crazy with these things right now. You know, I've seen one-eyed jacks, but I've never gone into it. Then again, from the old arcade days, I've built myself a PC to where I'm surrounded by monitors now, and you go play an arcade, and it feels like you're looking through a porthole. Oh wow, that's crazy. People get into gambling though. It's like this super slippery slope. I avoid it because I get doing it and I lose my self control because I just know I can win, definitely can win, and then I'm broke. Oh, I've got a 32-inch MSI curved, the 1440p screen, and then I've got a Dell 1080p and an ancient TV that I think maybe does 720p. Works really good to put the chat on. Lost a oh, wow. AC, you happen to be referencing Asheron's Call? Or am I too much of a gamer and every time I hear an acronym, I immediately think a video game? Oh, Atlantic City. That makes a lot more sense. That being said, I do know people that lost many thousands of dollars buying junk in Asheron's Call. Once saw a guy pay $200 for a port just because he was trapped. Naturally, we all threw that guy under the bus for charging $200 for a port because that's just freaking cruel. Oh, you got one of the 165 hertz? Nice. Nice. That has to look real good when you're gaming on it. Oh, that was what was that? It's called a Hans G. It was 27.5 inches. They got it out of Micro Center for $50. Those things were crazy cheap, but they only lasted like 2, maybe 3 years, and either the buttons quit working if you turn the thing on and off, or the power supply would burn out. And to get a replacement power supply was $140. So used it for 2 years, it burned out, and I just went and picked this one up for just slightly more than a replacement power supply would have been. Yeah, you get some of the monitors get crazy expensive. Hey, use that TV as a spare monitor. If it doesn't have the refresh rate, might not be great as a main screen, but for auxiliary screens, the works great. You can read text on them or watch web pages just fine. Oh, you got a 380? Dude, I'm green with jealousy, bro. Green with jealousy. I am still rocking a 1060. Although, that is, if you look on Steam, it is the most common card that PC players have these days. We want to leave that spot right on the edge open. I gotta look up the Dark Hero board. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. Oh, it sounds like a kind of a beast laptop. If you try to put the thing on your lap, does it like try to cook your legs? That one I had with the 8800 GT in it was like that. You mind with it? Oh, I bet. Oh, that's insane. 85 degrees in your room. Seriously, that's nuts. Okay, we're gonna have to delete you. And delete you. Yeah, that's the downside of gaming laptops. They just go through that battery right now unless you spend like $1,000 on some nuclear battery or something. Yep. Yeah, my laptops end up doing the same thing. You know, I bought the thing because when we were doing the gaming sessions and going to everybody's houses, and the minute that everybody got killer internet, we stopped carrying PCs and laptops around everywhere, and I think it spent the rest of its life with one of my Eve accounts logged into it on the desktop. Pretty sure it had Overlord Magnetron logged into it for like 4 years solid. Yeah, that thing was huge. They got a lot of hours on it before it. I think the video card ended up going bad in it. Changing parts in laptops is just a bear. Where? What the hell is all that? Is this planet melting? Oh, wow. I wonder if I just built my train line through an area that's going to be a lake one day. I guess it's warming up. We're up to 19C. It's a hell of a lot better than negative 90C. Could actually, go outside without turning into a popsicle now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was really blown away when you told me you were living there. That place is kind of insane. Oh, this rail stop is not happy. I guess I just made that area a little bit too much for it. Okay, much happier. Yeah, that's a great mortgage payment. It was a lot better than mine was. Hey, now we got to get steel delivered over here. Well, it wasn't quite that bad. Oddly enough, in the current economy, it's become like somewhat of a normal house payment for people. Oh my god, everything's turning into a lake. This is insane. I guess it. There was a guy in here yesterday, Omnicron, who was telling me that things can turn into a lake on me. You know what? We'll just cheat this all up here a little bit like this. Got a train here anyways. Let's use it. Imagine two trains will be fine with it being that close. You know, the only one that comes off the top of my head is a guy next door to me, and he wants like 300K. And place has, I think, 8 bedrooms and one single bathroom. They He's been trying to sell it for like, I don't know, 5 years now, and people come and look and nobody makes an offer. Kind of sad because he's struggling. His wife is going through Alzheimer's right now, so he's having a hard time having such a big place. Right. Hopefully we can get this one up and running real good. Oh my god, all the extractors are going dead. Oh, is that when you were down in Florida? I remember you spent quite a while down there. Oh, we gotta get this stuff built before the water floods because you can't build in the water. Wonder if it'll bust out the structures when they get flooded. Yeah. Once the water covers the resources too deep, you can't get them anymore. That is just gonna drive me nuts. I'd like to know where the water's coming from because I had to get water yesterday and you could only find it at the poles. Where did that go? Somebody's gonna be unhappy being out of concrete, I think. Oh. Let the trains handle that. Where are we at? Alright. No, I do have a water pump for it. But you stick it in the water and it's like a Minecraft water pump over a 3x3. Nope. Nope, I'm just gonna be making oceans. They it's probably gonna end up or like Earth, where 75% of the planet's covered in water. It's such a drive that 7 trains doesn't make it back up. Probably. I don't know. It depends if the structures. I mean, this game has been really, really gentle and forgiving. So I think there's a real possibility that even if this turns into an ocean, these buildings will probably just keep working. And if I have to add on, it'd just be a matter of building in just a different spot when I want to add on. I mean, there's no power to worry about. Uh, I have to provide the city with only 3 little components. The most anything's required is 2 things to manufacture. It is very, very easy game. Definitely, if somebody's interested in trying out a factory simulator and they don't have a whole lot of experience, this is this is definitely going to be right up their alley. And the aluminum is a problem now. But wait, I have aluminum in other places. Where is that recycling center? Yes. Hmm. Waterworld, the game. I don't know. We remember how to make technology in this, so I don't know if it'll work. I do wish I could deliver and pick up more than one type of thing from a stop on a train line or a road, though. It's kind of aggravating to have one stop for each thing that's being delivered from each destination. Nope, nope. I can like when the part I'm working on right now, right here. I want to deliver more aluminum to these pads here. And this stop will only bring aluminum from the mines, and this brings aluminum from one of the sides of the recycling area, and this is from the other side of the recycling area. And this is the least amount of stops I can use to accomplish this. You know, I would totally prefer it if I could just have that one stop and just have everything go into the same stop that wants to drop off aluminum. And yeah, has to run empty on the way back. Only no backhauls. Maybe. I don't know. I think he might have been a choice for simplicity's sake. The minute you can start doing more stuff, you know, we get into making like and OR gates and stuff like that. Yeah, and this guy, he's kind of like that developer of simple rockets. I think he just wants to make something that's really easy and relaxing to get into. Kind of felt bad for that because it was a solo dev that made simple rockets, and everybody went in there expecting Kerbal Space Program and just raged at the poor guy on the forums because the game delivered what it advertised. We'll go with a little bit more high-tech parts here, I think. Or not. I don't think I can get close enough to the polymers. And we do have a bunch of polymers now. I don't know. This whole city might end up in an ocean. That might be crazy. Oh yeah, Kerbal Space Program 2 in I don't know, like less than a week. It's coming out on the 24th of February in early access. I was stupid excited until I found out the minimum requirements to run that game is I think it's an i5 10K, 16 gigs of RAM, and I think a 360, a GeForce 360. Minimum specs. Recommended is like the elite computer you can buy. It's just 490 GTX with like I think was it 16 gigs of RAM on that card. Yeah, insane specs. Yeah, I was all geared up. I wanted to stream that, but I'm pretty sure it'll give my PC a heart attack and it'll just die on the spot as soon as I try to start it. High tech, high tech. Annoying stuff. Well, that 4090 is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Nope. Looks like we got to the end of being able to drop stuff here. How on earth I'm going to get it out of there, I don't know. Oh, we'll do this. This looks terrible, but it works. Oh, that sucks. That drought was terrible. Terrible. Although the price on that 4090 still looks like we're in that drought. Yeah, I found a 360 on Amazon for under $400 like 2 days ago, and Discord just lost its mind. I think the 4090 starts at like 16 or 1700 right now. But that top end 4090, if you look at the when people run the benchmarks on them, it's got to be 60 to 70% stronger than the next model back in the line. It is just outrageously more powerful than everything else they have. Then again, that's why when you have a contest to give one away, freaking the whole planet joins that contest. Alright, high-tech parts is finally under control. I mean, I don't get it. Do I need to move waste from another city? That's what's got me held back here is I need organic waste to make compost, and I'm sucking every last drop of it that comes out of this city. Well, I guess we can just get the other cities big enough and steal theirs. Let those other two cities be small and hungry. Where is that other city? Is even making organic waste yet? Oh. What needs aluminum? Find somewhere to put that. That might be alright. I'll try to. We'll just cheat it for a moment and get everything going. Yeah, its power is insane. They wouldn't feel bad about that though, because like the 3 series, the 380 still crushes it like nobody's business. Oh, those train lines don't even connect at the moment. Yeah, a lot of those Nvidia cards come from the factory with totally overclocked to the hilt. Oh, hey, by the way, how's my sound? Is it too low or is the game too high? It's I find it's really hard for me to judge on my end. Good stuff. Oh, really? Huh. Well, that's good. When I get near these cities, that the sounds of those trains is ridiculous. Um, Gonna have to build another concrete plant. Well, that's good. Some of them get some games out there that gets crazy loud in how they drop their dropping buildings and whatnot. We'll just take the easy route here. I picked up a HyperX Solocast. They definitely not the tops in what you can get for a mic, but pretty good quality. And it was like I think it was like $40. Got one of those mic booms. I look all professional now. Eventually, my cam will show up, and I'll have my face on the web like so many others. Everybody can laugh at me. It's all right. I'll be laughing with them. I got it off Amazon. Just like everything else these days. I mean, freaking Amazon beats Newegg's prices now. All right, get some steel delivered a little bit quicker over there. You know, I haven't been in a Best Buy in years. In years. I think like 5 years ago, I went in there and bought that Logitech headset I used to have. Yeah, and the thing died like 2 days after I couldn't return it anymore. Wow. If you buy a bunch of stuff from them, that's a really good deal. And we'll just make a second delivery spot for reinforced concrete. Just have more. Oh, yeah. Imagine with them if they go out in the field, they probably go through a few laptops in that particular business. Wow. Wow, that's a damn good deal. Yeah. I've been doing better with keyboards, but yeah, I my pointing devices go bad about once a year now. Little bit irritating. I have to break this what do you call it? My addiction to trackballs. They cost so much more and they're so much harder to find, and they really are crap for gaming. You know, I've been hearing a lot of people doing the VR thing. The I guess Rock and Zims picked up VR, and Zims was out in his on like the patio, and they were playing a game, and I guess he just completely got massive vertigo and fell over and couldn't play anymore. Oh, yep, got the same one. I got a Steel Series 6 myself. That going wireless was the best choice for headset I ever did. I don't walk away while I'm leashed to the computer and tear the USB port or the cord out of the bottom of the headphones anymore. Was the 7 good? It came out like a month after I bought my 6. You know, I am shocked by the battery life in this thing. The most I ever plug it in is if I game for a whole day, I'll take it off and plug it in and while I eat dinner and unplug it when I'm done. Never had the thing die on me. It says it could run for 24 hours without charging. I haven't tested it, but I think it might be possible. Oh, I haven't even looked at the battery in the thing. I had to replace the battery in my Logitech, and immediately the USB port in the thing went bad because they put this tiny little itty bitty piece of solder on there, and they don't add a screw to hold the USB. What is it? It's like a little chip with a port in it. There's no screw to hold it down, so you bump on it a little bit and snap that solder, and it won't charge anymore. I got a new USB port, went to open the thing up, and I needed a $20 tool just to take the screws out of it to get to that USB port. And I just decided to stop being a Logitech customer. No organic waste in this one yet, unfortunately. This whole city's going to be underwater soon. What do you mean, not enough reinforced concrete? You got 6 more batteries? Wow. Well, you'll be good for a while, right? And steel is the problem. Well, that's an easy way to go. They really easy to swap out in that headset. You don't need any tools or anything. And you don't have that option with the one I have. If you want to change the battery, you got to tear the whole thing apart. Oh, that's really cool. Definitely, probably when it's time to replace this one, I will be looking into something like that. Well, that's cool. Is it Bluetooth only, or does it come with like a dongle you plug into your computer for it to connect to as well? Or will I need, or do you have your PC do Bluetooth? Ah, I see. Oh, sounds like you get a little better range than I do. I can make it like halfway across my house, but the uh, the PC's all the way in the back corner on one side of the house now. So when it was in the middle, I could go all over the house without a problem. Well, that is one thing headphones do struggle with a lot. I mean, you can get into some super high end audiophile stuff, but for most gaming purposes, we're not going to want to spend thousands of dollars on a headset. I mean, in the end, as long as I can hear that pricks creeping up behind me, I'm a happy guy. That's no good. That one don't want to work anymore. Seriously, need to have a different way to make some compost. Ooh, you can use carbon? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's what I say. It's what I really like about rocking headphones these days is amazing 3D awareness. But, I've never had the room to where I could set up the 5.1 system with the speakers all the way around me. They always ended up all in front of me. It's funny, you get used to having them on your head that much, don't you? And in the winter, when you take them off, your ears get crazy cold now. Okay. Here is the nitrogen. Oh, you went Apple, huh? I am still rocking the cheapest possible phone that I can find when I break my phone. I think the current one, I think it costs $60. Hurts a lot less when I smash the thing because they've never made a phone that can be as durable as I am. Where did I stick all that carbon? No, it's all in the water. Wonderful. Oh well, we'll just make fresh carbon. Well, I mean, you can get most of them for free if you want to sign that stupid contract, but I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't signed a contract with a cell phone provider in close to 20 years now. They treat you better when, they irritate you and you can just throw them out like they're nothing. Extra compost. Maybe the city will start trying to starve to death. Oh, thanks a lot for the follow, Nasty Style. I totally appreciate it. I dropped by your stream. I think it was last night you were streaming. You're pretty good. I enjoyed myself. I'm not sure I've ever lived anywhere that's had fiber. It's always looked like just the coolest thing looking at it on the internet, but pretty much it's been cable modem, or DSL. And we all know DSL is horrible. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's got a full gig up and a full gig down now. So naturally, we make him keep the FTP server. Wow. What kind of camera does that drone have in it? Damn. Nice drone. You ever manage to find any work doing drone footage for people? See a lot of guys getting in on that these days. I do. I keep screwing that up. I didn't even know that there was indoor and outdoor drones. Oh, nice. That can be quite the racket to get into. You ever go see any of that drone racing? Oh, that's cool. Does that mean you went and got your license? Because you do have a lot more restrictions operating a drone without that license, which is not hard to get. It is not. You don't need to be super knowledgeable. It's just a little bit of reading and a quick test. But yeah, they'll want you to get work. People are going to want to see that particular certification. Get the recycling fixed finally. As long as out in Lake Orion, it's a little bit easier to not get in any trouble for going too high. It's when you start getting near controlled airspace, the that's when you can get yourself in some real trouble. Everything is flooding. This is hilarious. Oh, this city's up to needing food now. I'm just not even going to worry about it for the moment. Oh, damn. There's a problem. Yeah, this is true. The human eye does have a hard time seeing it. That's why a lot of people they go up plenty high outside of really controlled airspace, but you get close to controlled airspace, and that digital radar's eye is a lot more discerning than ours are. Oh, I screwed up there, didn't I? Oh, wow, they've gone that far with it, huh? I know people were all freaking out about drones a couple of years back. Everybody's out with shotguns shooting them out of the air. I mean, living around this area though, it doesn't really seem all that shocking that people would start doing that. Oh my god, out of depots again. Gonna have to fix that. Yeah, but this is America. Just because he can't do it doesn't seem to stop anybody. I mean, I came across a YouTube video that got banned like the minute after I saw it. And it was a guy out in his yard shooting his neighbor's drones down with a 12 gauge. All right, what we got going on here? And we have plenty of trucks. Go somewhere a little less damp. Build it. You're absolutely correct, sir. And 10 miles up, no country owns the skies either. After 10 miles, you are in international waters. The next 52 miles are international waters, and then you're in outer space. Casino boats. Those things always crack me up. You hear the craziest stories off of those things. Oh, well, that's no good. Guess you need to build a factory making those things. Let's see here. Perfect. Yep. Go out 10 miles and you can get away with an insane amount of things. I met a woman that did that and she called it a casino, but it was just a floating brothel. Had no problem getting dudes to cross 10 miles of water to go to it. Surprise, surprise. Sweet, sounds good, dude. I'm gonna be on stream for probably about another hour and a half, maybe just under an hour and a half, and I'll hit you up. I'll be on Discord and Steam. Appreciate it, bro. Always love the lurkers. Gotta always show them all the love in the world. And I am going to take just a moment and go let that dog out. He's at the back door making all kinds of noise. I shall be right back. And I'm back. Very happy dog out there barking at the neighbors. Doing good on all the things. Oh, thank you very much, Ruby Red. Go ahead and lurk away. Hopefully my building doesn't get too boring while I try to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make everything work. Oh, excellent. The city, she is happy. Aluminum's too slow, though. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying watching the building action here. Polymer. Polymers made with the factory. I don't know why it is. I always get my depots backwards with what stuff I need. Kind of aggravating. And you are straight up carbon. All right, polymer going. Hopefully we can keep the high-tech parts from being a problem in the future. Oh, surprise, surprise. Not enough trucks. Never enough trucks. Seems our modern distribution here in our country seems to have the same problem right now. And I have been talking while muted. I'm really sorry about that. Didn't even realize the light was off. Kick up the game speed a bit. We've been at normal speed all this time. Set up the high-tech parts next. Just going and doing a bit of future-proofing here so that the city will just can run without me paying attention to it for a while. Polymers and aluminum, was it? And it's aluminum. Just let things run. They need more depots. I didn't even know those were level 1 depots. That's a big whoops. And we'll probably just have this make the polymer bars and then ship that carbon from the atmospheric processor up above. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there and be wasted. gonna have to get aluminum under control as well. We will start with. Is there no waste processing yet? Oh yes, there is waste processing. Find a pile of aluminum. Why is there no aluminum anywhere close? Did I already make a train? Oh, that is a really long trip. Okay. We will just use a ton of trains. Great. Oh, we got all kinds of aluminum. All right for city. No, running out of trains. Something about that. Where are my trains being built? They here. Mechanical part. Oh, I suppose that would do it, won't it? The water's getting so deep, I'm going to miss out on a bunch of ore. Makes me sad. Yeah, 2,900 rails ought to be good for the time being, so we won't worry about that too much. The factory quit producing because it's in the water? Kind of funny. Buildings can't work in the water, you can't build in the water, but trucks just don't care. Got an ocean in the way? We'll drive through it. Don't need that. How many of them things am I up to? 5,681 atmospheric processor. Think I have enough. What about those ice miners? 119. Not really good enough. Right, need to get this back up and running over here. I suppose I don't need the road infrastructure anymore either. Hmm. Just a minute for some more depots to come out, and I can finish up this spot. And I'm going to cover the whole thing up so that I don't have to come back until it is 100% out of iron. Stop messing around and building a little bit now and a little bit then, and we'll just build a bunch. All right. Got some more depots. This all set up. Oops. Seems the mountains can move your camera around on you a little bit. Oops. Did it again. Guess this is why people tell me to drop these things and then do the depots, but Sometimes I just like doing it. Right. Hole at my iron vein tapped. I think we could use some more drones helping out with moving the stuff over. Oh yeah, filling up with steel finally. Oh my god. I'm bad on everything. Okay, we're gonna need to expand food pretty good here. Food and high-tech parts are okay. Now oxygen's a problem. Hey, Z Hero. Doing pretty good. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Just enjoying some Plan B Terraform, which is a little bit more chilled out than I typically go with games, but the developer seemed like a really nice dude, and I like factory games, so giving her a go. Seems to be just a grind at trying to make these factories big enough to feed this city, though. And that is pretty much the meat and potatoes of this game. Kind of making me itch for a shooter, you know? Pretty much just figure out how to make more and more of everything. Ooh, what is wrong up here? Oh, out of sulfur again. Oh, both excellent games. They I have many hours spent on those games. Actually, SimCity was the game that moved me from a console gamer to a PC gamer actually. I mean, there were plenty others, but my buddy showed me that and I just had to play it. You know, we come across it and eventually you bite the bullet and it's hard to go back after you do. Sure does make some rage out there though amongst some people. You know, I think that's right about the same time. I think I got my first PC. God, it had to be 94, maybe 95. Up until that point, I was a Sega kid, though. made me sad when my Sega burned out, and I looked at how much people wanted to pick up an old used one, and I learned how to download ROMs. Yep, I'm 42. Kind of a geezer in the gamer world, but you know, some of us just can't give it up. Hey, that's awesome. I love a good game that baffles me. Well, as long as it's not a puzzle game. Nope, no kids. I tried and totally failed at that endeavor in life. So it's just me and I got a cat. I don't know if that counts. Probably doesn't. Some from somewhere. Yeah, totally. Love animals. They have had cats and dogs my whole life. Hmm. Oh no, it turned into an ocean. They have been warming up this planet and it's starting to melt on me and cover up my resources. Try to gather up these before they get washed away by the river here. Come down fast. Slow it down a little bit. We can beat the water here. Yeah, just figure out how to build big right off the bat. They don't try to say, "Oh yeah, this should be enough for now." Just enough for now is like 10 times more than you think you need. I think this developer really liked the saying "go big or go home." Even worse than the overboard stuff I would do in Minecraft for ore processing and stuff. You know, what a world we live in now where you can just 3D print gun parts, huh? I mean, it's kind of funny. The replicator's happening right in front of our eyes. Did I make a place to drop this? I did indeed. That that is probably the best advertisement I've ever seen for a 3D printer. I just spent $15 on that stupid piece like 3 weeks ago. Blew my mind. I was in there. I was having a bad day, and I went to the bathroom, and I just smashed that lever to flush the toilet, and the thing just busted right off. Wow, that's pretty cool. How do you you getting into that 3D design work in the software and just laying out what the parts that you need before you print them? Or you download? Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I'd like to see how that works sometime. The I've always had a problem with arts, which a lot of graphic artists on Twitter have noticed that my banners are not professionally done, and I get a lot of messages. I had no idea there were that many graphic artists, to be honest with you. I've got like 150 followers. I'm pretty sure 80 of them are at least graphic artists. Oh, why'd I make those steel? That was dumb. Why aren't you loading these trains? You know, I've seen Phillips signs. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be steel. Oh, it's not enough carbon, huh? Nice. Yeah, I named it Mars because I was not having a creative moment, and I am not in the Let's Terraform Mars club. I would prefer to take it apart and make it into gigantic megastructures. It's just too small. It kind of sounds like somebody was bit their tongue when they tried to say Tortuga. You know, I'm not sure. I've only rolled one so far, so I don't know if it's gonna be if they're random or not. And it does run pretty smooth. Uh, I was told that it gets really hard on your computer when your cities start reaching millions of people. Uh, One guy told me that he crossed 4 million people and his computer had a heart attack. Did I say 400? I meant 4 million. Assuming it can use it, you'd actually be shocked at how many games are actually incapable of using any more than 8 right at the moment. I mean, that article was still full of it that said you don't need a computer with any more than 8 gigs of RAM. I mean, maybe I'm from the early days too much, but I will always be no such thing as too much RAM. You know, I'd like to say that sounds like a lot, but yeah, I've had Chrome hit 6 gigs on me, but I'll have like 1,000 tabs open. Oh, looks like we are crossing the 3 hour mark here. So I'm going to have to go ahead and close down the stream and take care of a couple of things here. Uh, might be back later on, maybe with something a little bit more exciting. Uh, but we will see. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, at least by 1 o'clock. And I shall talk to you later. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice.